Hey guys, it's Best Smile here, and I'm back with What If Deku had Steven. Damn it. You basically, what if Deku had Steven Universe's powers? And before we start, just want to tell you guys three things. Please subscribe because I'm so close to 9,000. 901,000. And in the top, there should be two polls. One asking, do you want me to add the plot of Steven Universe's future into My Hero Academia? Like, I've been mostly doing that of the original series and the movie. But want me to add future plot, then please tell me. And also, if also I'm going to give Deku Steven Universe's powers from future. So super strength, super speed, sonic scream. But forget about that. Let's start this what if. So Deku is in a forest with his classmates. And he's with Lion too. Because he had Lion this time. They finished much quicker. When Deku gets there, he asks, who's that kid? And the same thing happens again. He gets punched in the nuts. Deku starts eating. Deku eats, and after he eats, he goes to the bathtub. He sees Mineta trying to do something. He's trying to tell Mineta don't dare. Mineta starts climbing the wall like he did in anime. And once again, Koda stops him, but then he sees the girls and he falls. Deku uses float ability and catches Koda midair, then takes him to Mandalay. Tells him the same story again. Basically, everything's the same into the training, into the quick training. Okay, this time, Bobcat gets Mina and Deku to work together. She asks, what do you want us to work together? They ask Deku to create a shield. And tells Mina to start using her acid on it. Deku says, what about me? Tells him to float his shield so it stays there. Deku does. And Bobcat tells him, float in midair, put yourself in a bubble, and change your bubble multiple times. Deku's like, okay. Then Bobcat's like, now create as many shields as you can. Deku says, I can't do that. Can I barely create two? How am I going to create more than two? Bobcat says, just do it. When they show up, I also forgot. Bobcat also mentions, also start charging your quirk. From what I can get, from what Aizawa told us, you charge your quirk is an activated one. So an emitter. And you use certain percentage. So put your limits of your percentage until it starts hurting your bones. Then keep that while doing everything else. When one bee shows up, they see the regular training, but this time they see Mina putting a bunch of acid in Deku's shield. And Deku like 7 shields in his bubble changing form every second. And him spouting electricity. And like, what are they doing? Deku does it for the rest of the day. Until his arm finally breaks. He falls and heals himself, but then he heals himself and starts doing it again. And like I said, everything stays the same. Deku starts eating lunch, eating the food that they made. He uses his shields as a bowl for some reason. Kirishima's watching Deku eat, and he asks, "Why are you completely finishing your plate? You're like licking it clean, Deku." He says, "Just be careful with my quirk." Kirishima's like, "What do you mean your quirk?" Well, if I leave any vegetables left in my saliva gets on it, boom, you're gonna have a plant coming to life and maybe beating people up. Deku says, "Wait, really?" Kirishima says, "Wait, really?" Yeah, according to my mom when I was younger, I ate some carrots and I instantly made some carrot men. Luckily my dad got rid of them. Now I was told to never always finish my vegetables. As Deku was telling Kirishima this, this lion's eating his food. He gets mad at Lion, tells him, "Shoo, Lion, shoo!" Deku grabs some food and takes to Dakota because he feels bad. Thinking, he has lost his parents. I know what it's like to grow up without a dad, but he has to grow up without his mom either. Deku goes and helps Koda. He starts talking to Koda. Just telling him, Koda, I can't say I understand. I grew up without a dad, but I still have my mom. You don't have either. I'm sorry. Koda's like, it's the way you make me feel better. Deku says, At least you got to know your dad. No, you didn't even get to know him. Koda, I know you missed him. You have to learn. It wasn't our fault. Koda says, that's what they all say. Deku says, grabs him and says, no. No, you can't blame you can't blame them. They were doing what's right. They're heroes. They were fighting. Do you even know why they were fighting? For Dakota's like, yeah, because they wanted to be heroes and wanted to have the fame. Because it's no. Because I did some research. They fight because they want the next generation, you, and your other people, to be safe and be able to become heroes just like them. But Deku doesn't know is during his conversation with Dakota, lying somewhere in a forest. That's when Lion sees fire. Instantly, he does a roar and shoots and blasts the fire. Dabu's there saying, so you're the little kitty at Shigaraki warned us about. Lion trying to fight Dabi off. But Deku sees something. He sees fire. Deku thinks, it can't be fire. Deku says, Koda, I have to get you to safety. Koda's like, oh. Koda's like, okay. Out of nowhere, Deku gets punched. He recovers with his floating. And then he sees Muscular. He thinks, He licks his side of his face and heals where he got punched. Deku thinks, this guy seems strong, and I'm too tired from all the training. Deku creates a shield and tries to bash him. Deku thinks, it does nothing against him. Then he punches him. Deku just uses his shield, but that's when it breaks, and Deku gets shot back. That's when Deku remembered what Pearl said. Your shield isn't indestructible. It just matters how strong your mental is. The more strain you put on a shield, the more strain is on your body. It was like, oh, dang it. Tries to get Koda, but Muscular's not letting him. Deku thinks, I have to use one for all. Deku tries to use 10% one for all. Still not doing nothing. That's when you remember what Business taught him. Muscular tries to throw a punch. The Deku uses one for all and is floating. And he moves incredibly fast. He starts surrounding. He starts jumping around Escanor. Using his shield. Since he's a trainer, he can create more shields now. He can create more shields. Escanor's like, what do you think that's gonna do? Deku jumps in air, then moves his hands and draws and pulls out the shields that he created around Escanor and Muscular into one place and tries to crush them. Muscular just rubs it off. Deku thinks, damn it. Many things. I need to call back. That's when he realizes his phone. He says it's broken. Damn, it must have been broken from the punch. He tries to jump. He tries to walk away. Tries to block. That's when he sees his lion. Lion does a roar. He sees his lion is still okay, but he's a little bit burnt. Muscular thinks, annoying animal. The goat tries to create a shield and protects lion. He gets punched the shield and gets shot into lion's mane. Deku, then Muscular's like, where the heck that kid go? Deku then jumps out of the lion's mane. Muscular tries to punch him. That's when something happens. He gets stabbed. Muscular's like, oh, damn it. He instantly starts replacing the muscle Deku cut with new one. It was like, I never thought I'd use this. He says he has Rose's sword, Steven's sword. But technically Connie's sword. Deku says, it looks like your quirk generates muscle. So it doesn't matter if I cut you, I just cut you. Escanor tries to punch Deku, but his sword. He uses Deku's sword and he cuts off some of his finger. Muscular's like, damn it, you damn kid. And that's when Deku thinks something. Deku charges at Escanor. He creates a bubble around his hand. He spikes it. That's when he does. He says 1000%. He punches Escanor and goes against a wall. He says, "Thanks, Lion." He heals his quirk. He heals his hand. That's when Muscular starts getting back up. And guys, that's where I'm gonna end it for now. Please tell me you want to see more, and I will give you more. Peace.